Hello guys. A day ago I received a comment from a YouTuber who hasn't contacted me in the past in any way, shape, or form. Well, if they actually did, I don't remember, seeing I talk to a lot of folks on the internet daily. Back on topic, they left this peculiar comment on a video I had posted a while back in regards to fanfiction.net, cracking down on M-rated fanfics. I will read the comment as I show it on screen. Do you guys know that this is not FF.net that is taking down stories? It's a group of bullies called Critics United that do a mass report on your story till it's deleted just because they don't like it? I read all about it and it sometimes is all over the site. It's creepy. Okay, I can tell already that this is bullshit. There was a notice on the front page of fanfiction.net itself that stated that the site was going to start cracking down on fanfics that broke the rules. So unless fanfiction.net is run by Critics United itself, Kirahime1231's claim is merely an opinion and not fact. Now, for their claims on Critics United being bullies, I took the time to look into this group. From what I've seen, they live up to the title of being a critic. Like me, they can be very blunt in their reviews to a point where some will claim that it's mean. However, also like me, they give advice and are nice and respectful to those who are nice and respectful back. So they are not bullies in my book. And as for them reporting stories that they quote-unquote don't like, that is also just the opinion of Kirahime1231. And if I'm saying your name wrong, I apologize. From what I've gathered, they report stories that are blatantly breaking the rules of fanfiction.net. If you need a refresher of the rules, I will read them to you. Entries not allowed. 1. Non-stories, lists, bloopers, polls, previews, challenges, author's notes, and etc. 2. One or two liners. 3. MST, comments inserted in between the flow of a copied story. 4. Stories with non-historical and non-fictional characters, actors, musicians, and etc. 5. Any form of interactive entry. Choose your own adventure, second person / you based, Q&As, and etc. 6. Chat / script format and keyboard dialogue based entries. Actions not allowed. 1. Multiple entries of the same material. There can only be one copy of any unique story on the entire site. No exceptions. 2. Writing names of characters / locations of one story in order to upload multiple categories, or to multiple categories. 3. Copying from a previously published work, including musical lyrics, not in the public domain. General rules. 1. Entry title and summary must be rated K for all audiences. No exceptions. 2. Entry must be given the proper rating. No exceptions. 3. Entry must be placed in proper category. No exceptions. 4. Chapters of the same story are not allowed to be submitted as separate entries. All chapters / segments must be grouped together using the edit / upload chapter feature in the left menu. And as an added bonus to you guys, quote unquote, spell check all story and poetry. There is no excuse for not performing this duty. If you do not have a word processor that has the spell check feature, use a search engine such as google.com to find one. Yes, folks, your story can be reported for horrendous and illegible spelling and grammar. From what I've seen, CU reports any story that breaks the rules. Now, some may point out that they report trollfics. Though there is no rule about trollfics, it is heavily frowned upon by a lot of fanfiction writers and readers. And most trollfics do tend to have horrendous spelling and grammar, so I have no qualms with trollfics being reported. Overall, CU is not reporting fanfics out of hatred. They are simply enforcing the rules on fanfiction.net that are seen by the offending authors themselves before they post their stories. I did wind up replying to Kirahime1231 by writing the following. They aren't bullies, and they aren't reporting fanfics just because they don't like them. They are reporting fanfics because they are breaking the rules of the site. This is their response. Yes, they are. They say most the most uncalled and disgusting things, and I saw one of the members say on her profile, if she sees a Mary Sue-like story, she will make sure she'll get rid of it, and they pick on good writers. It's annoying to see it. Happy face with a tongue sticking out. Okay, again, I call bullshit. For starters, where is Kimahime1231's proof? If you're going to make a valid argument, you need a legit proof. Trust me, from my fiasco regarding the Blackbuster critic, I should know. Secondly, although Mary Sues are technically not breaking any rules, they are heavily frowned upon by many fanfiction writers and readers. And seeing a lot of Mary Sues tend to be glorified versions of the authors writing the offending fanfic, they can theoretically be reported for being either a self-insert or a story that focuses almost entirely on original characters and not the characters canon to the certain genre the fanfic is in. In other words, Kirahime1231's argument falls flat. To humor you, this is my latest reply. By the time this video airs, she may have replied back, and maybe, just maybe, she can make her argument valid. But by how her replies have been so far, I doubt it. From what I've seen of them, they go after stories that are against the rules or are just bad. Also, Mary Sues are a bad thing. Finally, give me an example of the good writers they've criticized. They may be good in your eyes, but that doesn't mean they are good in everyone else's eyes. And that is very true. I have seen for myself that some horrendous works of fan fiction do have an audience that praises the living hell out of them. That doesn't, however, make the fanfics good. I would say that an opinion is just an opinion, but when a majority of readers and writers think a certain fan fiction is horrendous, it really is horrendous. In my honest opinion, I think CU is doing the right thing by reporting rule-breaking stories. Yes, people don't like it, but they really can't bitch seeing they are breaking the rules. I also think CU is doing the right thing by being blunt in their reviews for bad or mediocre stories that aren't breaking any rules. Writers can learn best from harsh criticism. Actually, not just writers, anyone can learn from harsh criticism, if they allow it, that is. Folks like Hamo Hamster, and probably this Kirahime1231 person, judging by how whiny it comes across in its comments, refuse to learn a thing from their critics, and thus keep on going around in a vicious loop of bad writing and, for writers and people in day-to-day life, bad decisions. This is a sad reality, especially for the folks at CU who are trying to help these people and are just getting bashed for it. You see, I decided to type Critics United in a search engine, and I was dismayed by what I saw. All of the top searches for CU are all negative. It's just really sad to see how some people can react to criticism. To be perfectly honest with you folks, I'm shocked that I don't get this amount of massive hate that CU is currently getting, and I'm knocking on wood as I say this. Although I was flattered by the honorable mention I got on the ED page for Critics United. Really, is cunt the most creative insult people can come up with in regards to insulting a woman? It actually could be taken as a compliment technically if you look up the origin of the word, but I digress. To sum things up, CU is not a group of bullies who just report stories for fun. They are a group of critics who care about the well-being of fanfiction.net and want to help authors who are willing to listen. So if any of the members are watching this video, I have this to say. Keep up the good work. Well guys, I'm the fanfic critic. I tend to read it, you guys tend to listen, and stay tuned for my next episode, which will be probably airing on Friday as soon as I edit it. Have a nice night, guys.